One of the biggest mysteries that has been plaguing Final Stand Remastered is how to master your forms. Now, in the beta of the game, if you guys don't know, I was a beta tester, it was not this hard, which is why I have a Gold 3 Super Saiyan. I mastered Super Saiyan in the beta because it was not that hard. Now, when the game came out, a little bit after, Snake, changed the requirements for the mastering system. Now, the biggest theory going on at first was it was XP gained in the form. And obviously time spent in the form, as well as just, being in the form, using moves in the form. We don't really know exactly what it was specifically that was getting mastery for us, but just using the form in general was giving us mastery ever so slowly. Recently, a friend of mine, multiple friends of mine, DM'd me, telling me that they've been mastering forms because a recent update that Snake pushed changed how form mastery kind of works. And so form mastery slowly became a little bit more possible. When the update dropped, a lot of people reported that their forms were now magically mastered, signifying that they had met the requirements previously, I suppose. My form personally went from 2 gold to 3 gold. However, my Super Saiyan 2 did not go from 3 white to, obviously, either 4 white or 1 gold, whatever you want to say. And I had been using Super Saiyan 2 a lot. But one thing that I was not doing in Super Saiyan 2, that I was doing in Super Saiyan all throughout the beta, was using something that the community has been calling Zenkai for about 8 years now. Zenkai and Final Stand is not a Saiyan-only thing like you might think. Zenkai and Final Stand is basically the regeneration that your transformation gives you every so once in a while. I believe it's a 2-minute cooldown, and that's what I've been told. I haven't tested it myself, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But you guys should honestly know what I'm talking about. In this next fight, I will purposely take some damage from the Mad Scientist. I will show you guys, right? So I'm going to use a backflip as well, just to drain my ki a little bit. And then I realize, punching is obviously going to give me my ki back, so I got to be careful. My backflip again. Just hit me, guy. Alright, so the more effective your Zenkai... Oh, buddy, chill. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on there, Jethro. Let's put him down. So, the secret... Sorry about that. Let me disable that. The secret to mastering your forms is doing that. The more effective your Zenkai, the more mastery you gain is the current theory on it. However, Zenkaiing your form is just about all but guaranteed by Snake himself to be either the secret way to master your forms the fastest, or the other theory is that form mastery goes off of a checklist. Whether it's EXP gained in the form, kills in the form, hits in the form, time in the form, and then obviously Zenkai's in the form. That is the theory that I believe is true, is it's a checklist. I don't believe that if you just spawn in with Super Saiyan and then Zenkai over and over and over while completing nothing else, you will master your form. I believe it is a checklist. That is my theory. However, if you have not mastered your form yet, and you do know that you have not been abusing your Zenkais, that is almost certainly it. Now, when it comes to forms like Kaioken that don't give you a Zenkai, well, Kaioken still has the Zenkai mechanic, it's just invisible. I believe Snake did something to it recently, which made it so that way when you Zenkai with Kaioken, it actually just doesn't take the health away from you. So perhaps that is the requirement for Kaioken as well, or at least one of them. And honestly, I mean, at first, when I was approached about the theory, it made sense. I mean, that's how I mastered Super Saiyan so quickly in the beta. I was spamming Zenkai. Because as a Saiyan, when you only had your G form, we have lower base stats, it kind of just felt kind of necessary to spam your Zenkai, because you had to rely on that heal. So that was my main strategy, fighting NPCs in the beta. was Zenkaiing. So it all just checks out, if that makes sense. And not to mention, multiple people have been approaching me. I've even found YouTube videos of people even talking about it. Now, I've had this theory for a while. I did not make a video because I wanted to test the theory myself, and then Dragon Generations Path update dropped like a few days later. Not to mention, I also went on vacation right before that, and that is about the time when I started being like, okay, let me start doing Time Chamber to try to do this. Now, Time Chamber is theorized to boost your mastery gain, just like it boosts everything else. And the way that you can farm Zenkais in the Time Chamber is just by spam resetting. Because spam resetting in the Time Chamber, for some reason, every time you will spawn in with lower and lower health. You could also do it just by fighting Goku, if you'd like. Fighting Goku and then, like, having him kill you. That way you don't actually lose your money and Zenny on death, right? If you just let NPCs kill you in the other, XP and Zenny on death. Because if I just let NPCs kill me in the overworld to reset my Zenkai timer, because we didn't know, you have to die to a player or buy an NPC to reset your Zenkai timer. And if you do that, obviously you're going to lose XP and Zenny. Not if you do it with a player, of course, but I mean, having someone help you farm mastery, good luck. You know, if you have a friend that's willing to do it and you guys help each other, I suggest do that in the gravity room and the time chamber if possible, as much as you possibly can, because it's very likely that those two areas do actually increase your mastery gain, right? But yeah, I mean, multiple people have come to me saying, hey, as soon as I Zenkai'd in my form, I got the pop-up that said form mastered. So it honestly does just make sense that this is the final piece of the puzzle to form mastery. Again, I would have made the video sooner, but contrary to popular belief, I don't like to just throw videos out there for the sake of doing it. I do like to have research and everything. My first mastery video, I mean, people were quick to lose the plot where I never called the video how to get mastery fast or the best way to get mastery like other YouTubers do. I straight up just called it how to get form mastery, and I explained you just kind of get it by playing the game, because at the time that's all anyone knew. Just being in your form was, you know, getting you form mastery. That's really it. We didn't know anything else, and we still, you know, only have evidence based on our own findings weeks later, right? And not to mention, in that video, like, a lot of people clowned me. I do admit it early on that I don't... to be fair, people said that, like, that I called the video best way to get form mastery, and then 20 seconds of the video, I don't know how to get form mastery. That's not even what happened, by the way. The video is called just how to get form mastery, and then I tell 20 seconds of the video, there is no definitive best way. I don't know the best way. I just know how to get it, you know, get it going, you know, how to get progress on it. And somehow that just kind of spiraled out of control from there. But, I mean, I just want to preface, like, there is a reason I haven't uploaded this video a lot sooner. It's because I simply just was not confident in doing that, right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion about form mastery. I recommend you guys either spar with a friend in Time Chamber or lower each other. Zenkai. What me and my friend did is we would both be in the gravity chamber. One of my friend would lower me, I would Zenkai, and then he would kill me. And then my friend would actually lower himself from the gravity chamber, I believe. And then he would Zenkai, and then I would kill him while he's in his form, and then we would rinse and repeat. While the other one was respawning, we were farming our Zenkai. And as soon as we saw the other person Zenkai, then we would kill them. That's one way that I was doing it. Now, I haven't gained any progress yet, but to be fair, it is a long grind. This is the most tedious grind in Final Stand, is Form Mastery. But it is because Form Mastery is so powerful. Form Mastery, if you didn't know, once your form is actually mastered, you don't have to charge as much to get into the form. If you master Super Saiyan 2, all you have to do is press G and you go into Super Saiyan 2. It becomes your Super Saiyan form, basically. Obviously, you can just hold G to, like, choose which one you want to go into. And the same is for Ascended Super Saiyan as well. and a perfected Super Saiyan 3. I saw the YouTube video of the guy who perfected Super Saiyan 3 with the Dragon Balls, and he was able to just charge for half a second to go into 3, which is obviously a huge upgrade from having the charge for, you know, 3 seconds, basically, to go into Super Saiyan 3. So, I mean, Form Mastery, just off that alone, is great, but it reduces your drain, and fully perfected Form Mastery gives you a 50% boost on your stats. So, Super Saiyan 3 and base is a 150 boost to all your stats. Now, when you fully perfect it, it is a 225 boost to all your stats, which is a 75 increase from the unmastered version. And, of course, 75 is 50% of 150. And that is consistent for every single form, I believe, with form perfecting. Majins also have to charge to get in their form, and when they master their form, they don't have to. So it's a very strong mechanic, right? And that is the grind in Final Stand. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know, big old Bobby Yap session about Final Stand again, but I hope that this time I was a little bit more helpful, right? Obviously, I don't have footage or proof to show you it working, other than just take my word for it, I guess. And also, other YouTubers have shown their own proof from it. So, this, I mean, I obviously have to give my own findings and research too as a YouTuber of Final Stand. You know, I have my own audience. I'm sure there's some of you who only really get their Final Stand videos from me. And I'm sure there's a lot of you who already kind of knew how to master your forms. So either way, if you made it this far in a video, thank you. I'm trying to hit 50k subs by the end of the year. We're actually probably going to hit it in like a couple days at this rate. The path update for DBOG, the support has been phenomenal. The Final Stand support has been phenomenal. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you guys.